Hello, Hare Krishna. Yes, can you hearing me? Wait a minute. Hello, can you hear me?
Try
Yes,
again.
yes, the voice is coming now. Yes.
Okay, good.
So, first of all, how are you, sir?
I'm good, and you? I just also joined with my phone. I don't know if you can see that,
Yes, I can see. The phone.
but I just want to. G phone. I just need to stop audio, start video, more. Yes. Then if we need to, if you want to see some of the garden, I can put the phone somewhere outside.
Yes, I can see. It's really best.
Okay, then do like this. What happens if I cannot? I'm just confused that I cannot see. Never used Zoom before, so I'm not accustomed. Participants 3, G phone.
Yes,
Cannot
it's
see
for the mobile phone you're using for the garden view.
but I cannot see the video from the phone on my computer. I don't know why. It doesn't matter.
Yes. First we can talk, then you can explain about your garden, checking your phone.
Close this one. Close. Okay. And then I just will do this. And I will do this. And I need to go into. So this one is this and monitor. Okay. Doesn't seem. Try to say something, please. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I was coming.
Okay. Good. Okay. We can start now.
Yes, sir. First of all, I thank you for giving your precious time for this project.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, my pleasure. So first of all, we are starting. So explain about your vegan camp to everyone who will see this
Okay.
lesson. Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, in 2017, um, we moved to a little town called Ly that is 130 kilometers south of Chiang Mai, which is the
Your voice is not coming. So yes, now it's perfect. It's perfect.
We're back again.
Yes, it's perfect. Now you can see your vegan camp.
Okay. Okay. So we are placed 130 kilometers south of Chiang Mai in Thailand. And there was in 2017 when we came, there were only like longan trees and some banana plants. And what we did, we started planting different plants and taking rice straw in to cover the soil and growing different vegetables. And slowly we like grow more and more food, and now we can actually sustain all our, if we really want, we can like live off the garden right now.
Yes.
And right now it's the best thing that we can offer here, right, is that people can come and volunteer if they want. And yeah, that's the concept here. You can come in and volunteer and learn about the life as a vegan. If you're non-vegan, or if you're already vegan, you can like enjoy being able to eat all like plant foods here.
Okay. Yes, I have seen your project in your Facebook profile.
Okay.
So thus my question is, if someone wants to be vegan, so what are the basic diet tips you have to give them if they are starting to be vegan? So some basic diet tips.
If they're starting to be vegan, the basics is to get enough food, to eat enough food. Because sometimes when you go from meat-based or dairy-based diet to a vegan diet, the density of calories in the food is not so high, because there's a lot of calories in a piece of meat or in an egg or in a glass of milk. There's So you need to substitute that with plant-based foods, and to do that, um, what I did myself is to every time I'm hungry, I would eat some fruit. I would eat a banana. In Denmark, when I started, I was in Denmark to be vegan. Then we have available all year round bananas and dates, the two main fruits. And from these fruits, you can make smoothies. So you add water and you blend them up, and then you can have a lot of energy in. Because many people say that they are hungry when they start going vegan on plant-based foods. So that's one of the tips. The other tip is to get enough carbohydrates in, which is like bananas and dates are a lot of carbohydrates, but also starches. Would I recommend to eat like in what is available in Thailand? Good quality pasta, organic, and organic because in Thailand we have rice, they have corn like maize, and that's some of these things that you can eat. Yeah, and don't be afraid of a little bit of sugar or a little bit of salt. That is like okay if you mainly eat whole foods, then it's okay to put a little bit of sugar or salt on top of your food if you need. If you think your food is plain or doesn't taste good, it's better to enhance the flavor so you get enough calories in. But mainly just eat whole foods, plant-based. So it's better to eat an orange than drink orange juice, stuff like that. And I think you'll be healthy. And also don't forget to eat your greens, like a salad, or here we started growing chaya, which they grow in many places of the world. So this is like a substitute of like spinach. So it's also called Mexican spinach. So chaya is a good place to get many different nutrients here in Thailand, for example,
Okay.
if you don't have salad available.
Okay. So what is the difference between a vegan diet and non-vegan diet? Is it non-vegan harmful? Very much. because they need to know the great power of vegetarian diet.
Yes. I mean, I read the China study first time in 2007, and then I started to study different articles and more books. And what I found was that there's a high probability that animal proteins from animals coming from meat or from egg, they are harmful to human. There's a high probability that it's harmful. So at some point, I found that it's more safe for me as a human to start eating plant-based compared to animal products. In the beginning, you're always afraid, if I take out eggs and dairy and meat, will my health be bad? That's what you normally do. You think, if I don't eat meat, I will be unhealthy. But what I found when in my studies of these different articles and books, is that it's much safer to just eat plant-based foods, because your whole system, your digestion, your skin, your whole organism just gets better. I mean, after like the first couple of weeks, you can feel it. Your digestion just goes through much easier. I mean, you need to be hydrated also. Like, it's part of the like um it's not only food. It's a lifestyle. You need to get enough sleep. You need to eat the right things. You need to get enough water. Um, yeah, so like if you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and not so many starches, you don't need to drink so much water. But if you eat a lot of starches and dried fruit, you need to drink more water. So it's like a whole thing. And if you just listen to your body, whenever you're thirsty, you should drink some water. Whenever you're hungry, you should eat something. And yes, I believe like there's the last couple of years has just boomed with information about the mm, harmful things that can happen to your body if you consume dairy products and animal proteins. So yeah, I think it's very bad for your health to be like eat non-vegan food. I don't even know if you can call it food.
Yes,
We can, yeah,
it's
yeah,
not food.
but
It's a
it's
fear of
not. Maybe
living.
it's not.
Yes, it's a fears of living being. We kill the
Mm,
someone and then eat it. And according to the
yeah.
research, the person who eat non-veg is more harmful from for the health, and he live in more anger, and his life is not perfect. That's why everyone have to be vegan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a good thing that everybody like it would be nice if everybody would be vegan, but it's I don't know. The path apparently to get there is hard. There are like three ways to convince people, or just to say, okay, maybe this is a good idea. Like, one, what I like, what why I became vegan is because of health. So I believe in that you need to help yourself before you can help others. So if you can start with your own health, that's a good thing when you start eating plants. And when you do that, you also help the animals, because they don't need to suffer in the animal like slaughterhouses and animal factories, where you need to produce like domesticated animals. It's not a good thing. And because you need to keep animals in cages and stuff like that, so that's not good. And also the environment, like the whole planet, just suffers so much, because there are so many different things you need to do to be able to eat animal products. You can just see how much food you need to feed to the animal before it becomes meat, so you can eat the meat. That's not a good process. It just doesn't make sense in an environmental like yeah, for the environment. So also, like fishing, like all the fishing nets that are in the ocean, like I don't know if this is true, but the people that are like doing the statistics on plastic in the oceans, I saw a number at one time, don't quote me on it, but it was like 60% of the plastic in the oceans are coming from fishing nets.
Yes,
So
that,
just imagine that we stop fishing, we
yes,
will already be like reduce so much plastic in the ocean.
yes. According to the research, 75% of sea is covered by plastic. There's a loss of,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah, and if 25% of the ocean is covered by plastic, then 60% of that is from fishing nets.
yes. And this
So it's like
and
12.5% covering the ocean is fishing net, or more, like 13, 14%. Sorry.
and this pandemic situation of corona also have come because of non-veg diet from China. Women eat a bat or snake. That's why this corona hit.
Well,
What?
I don't know if that's true, but yeah, I mean, it's a good point that there's a high probability that the many pandemics come from some kind of animal activity and humans, right? With humans, like humans eating animals that are infected with some kind of virus or something. It's not a good idea. It's we can avoid so many bad things happening when we stop eating animal products. So yes, I think it's, of course, I'm vegan. I've been vegan for like since 2013. So I yeah, I believe it's a really good thing to start thinking and thinking about going vegan for like more people than like the few vegans that are out there. Like I think there are like millions of vegans. I think like in many countries where people don't have a lot of money, primarily they live like vegans because it's cheaper. It's cheap to be vegan because all the starch foods like rice, it's the cheapest food you can get. So it's not expensive to be vegan. It's very affordable and it's healthy and it's yeah.
Yes. So according to you, what is the process that we can grow a vegan population more? People attract to the vegan and accept the vegan diets, because in India also the non-vegetarian is growing very much. The cows, the birds, many animals were killed, and this is a very sinful act.
Mhm.
So,
Um, well, I think it's difficult because it's like tradition. It's like people say it's tradition. We have done it for many years and stuff like that. So it's I think we need to point out the different angles. So like the three angles, like your health, the animals, and the environment. So if we communicate these three things to people, we might at some point more people will understand that this is not a harmful way of living. Because I believe even some vegans, I've spoken to some vegans that think that they're harming their own body by not eating animal products. And that's very strange for me because there we have so much information that it's not harmful. It's very good for your health. So what we just need to put out more and more information about these things, because the more information we put out, the more healthy vegans that there are out there telling their stories about how good their life is, then that's a good thing. So we just need to, like, soon it will be normal to be vegan. There are like many actors and more like public figures going vegan and talking about that this is important to do and that they are vegan. So just tell everybody you're vegan. That's the thing we can do,
okay,
I think.
that's great. So can we see your garden? That how you help
Uh,
people?
I mean, I mean, the garden is. I don't know if.
It's a little clear,
I
yes.
mean, outside. Can you see this?
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
garden? Oh, no. Okay, but that's just in front of the house.
So what kind of
And
crop you grow? What kind of vegetables you grow?
I mean, we have like mango trees and longan trees, banana plants. We have like 5 or 6 different varieties of bananas growing, like from the simple like standard Thai apple banana and Cavendish and red Cavendish, and I think we have green Cavendish and ladyfingers, and then a different type of Thai banana that is more round and tastes more like a Cavendish also.
So
And we grow mulberries. What I can see from here, mulberries we have, and we have like passion fruits and giant passion fruit, pineapples, and a different like that's a Thai apple thing, and asparagus behind that tree over there, and different herbs and lemongrass and galanga and yeah, different spices and stuff. Chilies, a lot of chilies.
so if
So
someone
we
wants,
grow.
if someone
Sorry.
have volunteered your camp, so how can it process if someone want to have the volunteer in your vegan camp Thailand?
Yeah, if they want to volunteer, they need to contact us, and then we will book a spot for them. And the minimum is like 1 week
Okay.
that you spend here. But it's like to get a good experience of how things going on is like 1 month is a good thing. And then yeah, you will we will do some activities for like 3 hours before noon and 2 hours in the afternoon, and then volunteers are responsible to cook their own food, and so like breakfast, and then we can just take from the garden, and if there's not enough, we have like other gardens nearby where we can go and buy organic vegetables. So that's the way it works, and there are different activities. Sometimes we need to like maintain some bamboo huts, so we need to build something from bamboo. Otherwise we need to harvest bamboo, or we need to do some gardening or prepare some soil, or grow some microgreens like sprouts of sunflower sprouts. It's also very good. Like microgreens is a very good thing also to start when you go vegan, to get, if you don't have access to salad, you can probably order your some sunflower seeds and then grow your own microgreens in your kitchen or so anywhere. It's really very easy.
Okay, so first of all, again, I wish you a very best of luck for your vegan camp, and I wish to the God that it's grow more and more, and people join to the vegan.
Okay, thank you for having me. Thank you for the call.
Yes,
So it was nice speaking to you.
yes. And so the final message to the world that we have to be vegan and we have to create more vegan people, and that's it. We have this discussion also.
Okay, good. Yes, I agree.
So
Thank
it's
you very much.
yes. Thank you very much, sir. Naman Shivaya.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes,
I will leave the meeting now.
yes, sir.